Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Master of Orion, with me, Get Daved. Oh, more hollow simulating. I don't really know what we're doing with this place. Seems like some reasonable things for them to work on. Crazy population potential, of course. All around great planet. Oh my goodness. The sole survivor. That's so intimidating. But hey, Orion's off to a good start. They're already picky that they don't have a Jumbotron. Well... let's try this. And I'm just going to check something. It does have a slight bonus to research. Oh no, it doesn't. The cell output is at 2. That might be an Orion bonus. It doesn't list anything else, which always struck me as kind of funny, because reportedly it's scattered with artifacts, but there's never any structures or things like that that could tip you off. Oh, Zirkle. Looking forward to what you'll do with the place. Oh, the places you'll go. Yeah, this will be totally worth it in the short run, even. Hopefully going to do a little bit less manual management of all these colonies. I think you guys are ready to become a research center again. Replace all the people they exported, and then to the microscopes. And don't worry, we will be getting to the warship design very shortly. Because I'm sure there's people who deserve terrible things to be done to them out there in the galaxy. And I'm here to let them know how I feel about that. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's gonna, get us any wiggle room for Gaia transformation, if we'll be able to make the step directly, or the switch directly. I think we divert a couple people here. They're okay for morale because they have the capital. But... oh, they've got grassland. So I guess that just straight up gets in the way. We've already got it essentially maxed out. So... the big perk of Gaia is that it gets all of your cells unlocked. It looks like that's not really a thing here, though, so anywhere that is grassland, I suppose we're fine. Well, that's as good as Gaia, then. You can see that some of these are locked. Level 3 security, and they still got sabotaged. Well, I'm not going to replace it. Oh man, trade treaty finished with the Sacra. That's totally not a facade for an extremely dysfunctional relationship with them. Not at all. All right, we've got a desert planet here, which sounds lovely. And this is exciting. We're going to be able to have a Gaia-class planet here, which I'm kind of looking forward to. We should see what we can do about all of these things, actually. I'm even going to switch these around a little bit because we don't have the extra guy yet, and I don't think he'll go on to strike immediately, although that could happen. All right, blueprint time. Also, time to open up a little text file. Sorry, I'm just going to awkwardly move it. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence. 10 get Dave points. All right, I think we're done with Hyper Scout. I'm sorry, Mr. Darcy, it's done its job. So we're going to move on to... oh, no room for the Attila the Fun. Well, we tried. The Deep Sea Diver also probably won't fit. Yeah. Deep Diver. Not a fan of the homeworld style ship, so we'll ignore that and pretend it doesn't exist. So we've invested heavily in beam systems. Deals massive damage over time. Sounds pretty good. We don't really have space for that in a ship this small. Didn't think I'd say the words. Since we have Zentronium, I'm going to go with heavy armor. Oh, I was already doing that. Never mind. I might go with hard shields. We'll see. We might not have space for anything meaningful very quickly, because we've invested so heavily in defensive technologies. Let's remove that. Yeah. The armor's doing all the work on this thing. And we've invested heavily in the friend down there, so... okay. Some nice big death rays. Enveloping I'm not too worried about. Some nice PD phasers. And where's our best bomb? I wish there was some sort of sorting like they had in the original here, but I'll live. Alright, I'm excited to see what we can do with these heavily modified death rays. What's crazy is only 12 DPS. It's a pretty reasonable progression, and it's a smaller weapon as well. It used to be friggin' huge. Now it's kind of typical. Fires at a similar rate to a lot of the other weapons. It's all fine with me. Alright, I think we're okay with this guy as our cruiser. No, you know what? We're trying to get a couple more people in here. So congratulations, Magnus. Okay, you can't have it. Stockhausen. I had a feeling that one would not be taken. I will find you and I will kill you. Give yourself 1 Get Daved point for that reference. Increases the cost, but what I really care about is the amount of space used. It'd be interesting to have this thing as just a transporter for black hole generators and nothing more. Actually, the phaser might still have better value for us overall. Thanks to miniaturization. So we'll just have this guy as a general support ship, I think. Not designed to siege an entire planet by itself. And we'll get some of these queued up, I think. Corona's working on the last of them. Oh, it already upgraded. How clever.
Is this a testing of our patience?
Use crowding our turf.
More's the pity. If we run out of dealings, there's only the fighting.
He got a lot more assertive after, you know, my fleet took some damage. Ooh, armor barracks. Welp. Oh, I bet this makes you angry. I'm not even going to treat the people here well. It's a really terrible planet. Their lives will be nothing but misery. Do that to get them jump started. They have all the other nice buildings already, which is a real treat. There we go. And that should even the odds a fair bit, I think. Oculus. Look at them coming along. No thanks to anyone else. Alright, honestly, we're past the point where too many of these are mattering, so we're just going to call you a research colony. Whoa. Well, we'll see how he does. Keep stealing. They just have a crap ton of little ships. That's probably the core of the Cylon fleet. I like that we still have somewhat respectable victory chances. We keep churning out big guys, though. That looks like at least a cruiser. I think we're past that now. They'll need the food soon enough, so we'll just leave them as is. So I think this just gives you the ability to specialize further. Alright, I'm kind of curious as to what it is. Also, it's an achievement, so it's automatic. Okay, we're just going for low-hanging fruit at this point. He's built his planets. We've got the core on lockdown. I think you've done your job. He's not going to save us a command point, I don't think. Oh no, he did. We do have the Space Academy, so it nerfs the importance a little bit. Let's take a look at Orion. Oh, good. They got enough people to start striking. Always a treat, that. So, I'm not 100% sure what my overall plan's gonna be. I mean, obviously we seal the Orion sector. Oh goodness. Sometimes 1080p is not enough. Alright, this is probably tracks. Nearly fully assimilated, which is a nice treat. Get busy terraforming. That'll deal with the pollution nicely as well. You can see it going down. I'm not sure if that makes it more expensive. There we go. Yeah, they're done being jerks. Possibly. Maybe it's time to go for it. Let's see if we can get one of our lovely new ships up there. "17 turns. Probably makes more sense to go after the Cylons first, or we could just go with what we have. We could try building a starbase relatively quickly here. As a matter of fact, maybe that's what I'll do. Could get a ton of Alkari citizens there quickly. It's an interesting dilemma. I think it's time for Rubarium to do what it was meant to do. Terraform itself. Also export its primary resource. Bodies. Lots of bodies. Kill. They're really going after that place. You've got to be kidding me. Man, who would have thought playing God like that with my planet construction could have backfired? This place is in significant trouble though, so I think we're going to have to purchase a missile base for it, unless I can get a ship there really quickly. This is our only real candidate. Probably more important to defend that node, but anywho. 5 turns. I'd say he's screwed. At least the missile base is nice and cheap. I did not expect that.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
I decline. Other races' dispositions towards me have decreased. I'm sure I can handle it. Okay. So that just gave us a +5, same as in Orion 2. No extra cells, so it actually gives you a more generalized planet. I don't know how I feel about that, but it does kind of something curious for a planet like this. Where... No, there's no real way we can get any more value out of it, unfortunately. Unless we just keep, like, a regular supply of people being sent there to die. That's one option, which I am totally open to. Where are we? It's grassland and that's fine enough, so time to make the jump to a research colony, I think. Still unassimilated. You still resist me. There we go. That's fine enough. The barrage of people, you know, being added to the Empire is probably not going to slow down, because there were lots of places where I wasn't paying close attention to moving people off of food. We don't have any more torpedo boats.
Terrific. Terrific.
Gets us some command points, although we're nowhere near the limit, as a matter of fact. Let's take a look at the old planet list. It would make a worthy addition. Let me think this through. Yeah, they're already on the path well enough. This place could get bonkers very quickly. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. Just gonna double check that I have all the farming tech. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm excited to see where that planet goes. And I suppose we'll be wrapping this video up quite shortly then. I can't help you. They're rich though. We could no, I guess I'll bother with the cloning center. I kind of flip-flopped in mid-sentence. The money situation's a bit better now. We can get good production out of there. Alright, now the question is, do we go after the pirates right away? Okay. 2 turn. Oh, this is awkward. They're going to get bombed once. Hopefully the missile base, you know, works, does its job and all that. Man, I guess we just try making the homeworld really secure. It is still technically super important, so we'll just make it totally non-profitable. Also, I was thinking, we opted to not take the Planetary Stock Exchange, which is a building. It's a special building in that it gives you +2 per colonist, +$2. By having population, or a higher population cap, let's see what happens. This is just to watch it. By having a higher population cap, we actually are taxing each one of those citizens by 3. So that's +15. Now on most planets, that's still going to be less of a money bonus, but it's food for thought. Really? And to think half of them missed. Kill them. Alright, that's it for this episode. In the next one, I mean, we try getting Orion a little bit more developed, and then we start cracking some skulls kind of soon. I'll see you there, everybody.